If kids can't have clean water, we've let them down. When they turn that fountain on, they should know that they're drinking clean water, regardless of where they live.
We're just one pump away from not having any water. And if you don't have any water, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. That's the basic thrust of our situation here. We need some help.
If we only have one pump to put water on a fire to put it out, if we run out of water, it's a serious issue.
Beginning in about 2019, the state of California declared new water standards for iron and manganese. But in doing so, they eliminated the use of 3 of our 4 wells, to where this small city of 5,200 people was left with one well that was operating 23 hours a day during the summer months.
The sound that you're hearing is the sound of the motor running the pumps to produce the water for the city of Needles. Currently we're at well site number 15. It's the primary source of water for the city of Needles, our only source of water that meets all of the California state water standards. As you can see from the rust on the pump head, this pump is in dire need of some rehabilitation.
You know, when I went out there to visit the city of Needles, what they explained to me, a lot of the pipes were put in the 50s and 60s. The metal pipe were mostly cast iron, severely deteriorated. Most of the public doesn't understand all of the engineering and the construction behind them turning on their tap and water comes out. And when it doesn't happen, they panic.
Yes, we did the LA Times article, which I think finally got some attention, but I'm not sure that it should take that to get someone's attention.
The LA Times article that was published started having individuals asking why the city of Needles did not have funding for a new well.
Plus all the letter writing campaign that Rebuild SoCal Partnership did to San Bernardino County, the state senator, the congressman, and the governor, and then after that, the 2 senators from California.
So we look to the state that's sitting there with billions of dollars already allocated for water system improvements and a $75 billion state general fund surplus. And it seems to me that this problem could be addressed.
People are close and care about each other. We live in the desert and it's brutally hot here, and we need trees and grass so the kids can play outside and so that they want to come to school. So it's very important that we have water for trees and grass to keep our schools cool and welcoming.
We have a very large student population of socioeconomically disadvantaged children. Our temperatures reach 118, 120 during school days. And without the water, we wouldn't be able to have the quality of football field we have, the baseball fields we have, because the grass obviously would die. It would be a shame if we didn't have water that could irrigate those trees to provide shade for our students.
Working in a hospital, we realized that we have to have water to function. We need water for cleanliness, to bathe patients in order to help keep wounds cleaned. So for a hospital, having clean water is critical.
I understand that Senator Feinstein sent a letter supporting our grant for clean drinkable water in Needles. Now, you understand that clean drinking water is a right, not a privilege.
And we're making progress. You know, they will receive funding for the one well, but they need a lot more work to be done to their water system to make it adequate for the residents of Needles.
The new grant will fund the drilling of a new well, so it will give us a redundancy that if something goes wrong, that we won't, the water will still be provided. So people will still turn on their tap and get water.
I'm very proud of my staff for working night and day to achieve this funding opportunity for the city of Needles.
We are so grateful to the Rebuild SoCal Partnership because they have grabbed this issue, and it's a common problem across the state.
We are part of the original Route 66 and the beautiful El Garces historic building behind us, and we're trying to hold on to that integrity and history of the small community.
Smaller towns do have more of an issue. It's all based on money, tax revenue, and population.
Needles is just a micro picture of what actually needs to be done in Southern California. It's not just the water system, all the infrastructure needs to be replaced.
Why has the City of Needles had to wait so long for the state to step in? We live in the United States of America, and water should not be a problem for any community.
We have the right to have the highest quality standards as any other city does in California.
Needles isn't the only city in this situation. There are hundreds of small towns up and down the state. I've found in 50 years of public administration, it does no good to have a big bank account in government because you're holding back money that can go to work to help people. And really that's our mission, is to try and improve people's lives.